The following video is sponsored by Cotner Funeral Home.
He's back on the back part and waiting as a safety valve. The other two will either run where they, X cross, one a semi-wheel route because the outside will come in, the inside goes out enough. Scissors. So if there are any threats, no, you can't. You got to play that threat first because that's what he wants to do. Defense. Second down, we'll call pass defenses. And third down, second and third, we'll call pass defenses. So the biggest thing that they do, they're a big play team. They're not one to sit here and try to dink and dunk their way down the field. They're not a patient offense.
We have a lot of experience this year. We had 8 starters returning on offense, 8 starters returning on defense, 33 returning lettermen. So, you can't discount experience. And we have some really good kids coming back. And, when you got 5 kids that are D1 athletes, going to play Division I football, we should be pretty good. And what impresses me the most about the kids is how committed they are, how locked in they are. They wanted to be good, and they're willing to do whatever it took to be good, and it shows.
Go like you got me, come on up like you got me.
And put him on his back. But hit! There it is.
Go! Hands, get this hip, get back in his hip.
There's no bigger event in the city of Reynoldsburg on Friday nights than football. The stadium just outside of Reynoldsburg's Livingston campus attracts thousands of students, parents, and Reynoldsburg alum. But much of this fanfare has been revolving around a team which constantly fluctuates in its ability to produce wins. In the past 10 years, the Reynoldsburg football team has had a winning record 5 times, won 53 games and lost 61, and had an overall record in the OCC of 30-36. That trajectory would lead you to believe that the season of 2018 would be going in the same downward spiral, but the Raiders stand at an impressive 5-0. But those 5 wins could end up meaning nothing, because it's success in the OCC, not overall, that determines the team's viability to get into postseason play. This week marks the Raiders' first true test, one of their biggest rivals in the OCC, Pickerington North. Winning means containing their explosive offense, and that strategy starts with defensive coach David Bynum.
Keep pressure on Mike Lowry. I think he's completed 111 of 158 attempts, so he's a fairly accurate passer. Quick release, he gets the ball out of there, so we're looking to play coverage and keep pressure on him. So hopefully we can pressure him into making some mistakes. About being physical, about working as a team, about doing your job. Don't try to do too much. Do what you're supposed to do. If every man does what he's supposed to do, and trust the man next to him does what he's supposed to do, and we'll be successful.
But this game is more than strategy. There's a tangible animosity and history between the teams, and the coaching staff isn't afraid to address it.
It's important. Use their arrogance to our advantage. Because what they didn't forgot is that we got guys in this room that was on the team that beat them. They didn't forgot that. They looking at same old Reynoldsburg. Same old Reynoldsburg. They're not prepping like they should. Trust me.
The days for pads and running through plays are over. Tomorrow the team will go through a brief walkthrough to let themselves rest, but still keep the things they've learned fresh in their minds. There's no forgetting when you play a team as sharp as Pickerington North.
Now, in this particular case with Jay's going to beat him up, give it to you. You don't need to be on the line. You need to be off just in case there's a problem, just in case there's anything else. Jay's going to get hands on him. So I can tell y'all ain't been watching film. I tell not enough of them ain't been watching film. 42 black people. To say 42 black, no question.
As the walkthrough is underway, there's an obvious miscommunication between Coach Bynum and his players. Mistakes can't be made this close to game day, and this experienced coaching staff knows it.
Why do we have a slot receiver and cover? If you do not know what to do and where to go at week 5, then you don't belong on the field. And I'm very, very close. I am very close to changing this starting lineup.
The defensive miscommunication carries itself over to the game, and immediately the Raiders are reminded who's standing on the other side of the ball.
Whenever they go trips, you're on that point.
There he is! There he is! How do we not know what this all plays? We're so worried about coverage.
Why are we not? Why are we covering?
Run to go! Run to go! Oh yeah!
Baby, let's go, baby! Let's go!
That's all right. Good job. Good job.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah!
Set a blitz, there's blitz. So we had two guys.
Black Knight.
There's the blitz too.
Hey, wait, go get it!
Lowry's pass.
I seen you behind you. I was with you. Hit it, guys! Turn it on!
Center guard. All right, you got your face crossed, man. It happens. All right. We should be able to run Raven and Falcon on these dudes. Okay. More importantly, I would love to see us run Peter to this guy or Train. Let's take advantage of his wide 9. He's so focused on us on the pass. Let's use his aggressiveness against him.
You got to do a better job of getting over the top. Because everything they hit has been longer balls. Like I said, this is a big play offense. They don't want 8 or 10 little dinky dunk plays. They'll get frustrated, but we're letting them have the big play. We are letting them have the big play. We got to take the big play.
I'm just silent. I'm the only one calling it. And that's how people don't know what the play is. When I call a play, echo it.
Well,
say it.
Then everybody.
Take your mouthpiece out and say it.
My mouthpiece is out.
Not you, I'm talking about everybody else.
I'm about to say,
Everybody just echo what we're doing.
What did I say? Hey, stay together.
Now this is adversity. And I'm going to give you the same thing that all my old players will tell you. Adversity does not build character. It reveals your character. So what's it going to say about y'all the second half? That as soon as you faced adversity, we folded? Or we came out the second half and played our style of ball and take control of this game?
Wearing them down, they're freaking tight. He's wearing them down.
Hey, backside, you guys, cut down, let them run through there, man.
y'all getting too much to him.
If they run all easy, I can push up.
Well, no, one stop, let's go.
Y'all gotta look at those guys coming across the middle.
Now this is adversity. And I'm going to give you the same thing that all my old players will tell you. Adversity does not build character. It reveals your character. So what's it going to say about y'all the second half? That as soon as you faced adversity, we folded? Or we came out the second half and played our style of ball and take control of this game?
Hold on. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Get it down, so you ready? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.